And on YouTube. Recording YouTube now and Facebook now. Hello, everybody. We told you we were going to bug you a little bit more with some more testing. Saturday night, we did a really big, very successful feed of the local club racing from Madera Speedway. So to all of you that tuned in on Facebook, we thank you very much. We actually had a lot of issues trying to get our signal up to Facebook and YouTube at the same time, simultaneously, which is our goal, to be able to send multiple feeds out at the same time from the same broadcast. So that's why we're working on this now. Quan's over at the engineering desk with all of the gear and the signals monitoring, and so that's what we're doing right now. We told you Saturday night after that broadcast we were going to drive you nuts for a couple of days here. Today, Monday, tomorrow, Tuesday, you'll see some live feeds pop up and down, both here at the Madera Facebook page and at Short Track TV. To get to Short Track TV, which, by the way, we started quite some time, that's actually Short Track TV is what evolved into Madera Racing on MAV TV. But Short Track TV is youtube.com/Short Track TV. You will begin to see a lot of content there. That way you can put it up on your TV screen, real pretty HD signal. This Thursday night will be our next live stream with the Madera Racing on MAV TV crew broadcasting it. It will be from the West Coast Stock Car Hall of Fame dinner and awards ceremony up at Sonoma with the NASCAR Cup races. And what we're doing there is we have our point leaders as special guests, VIPs, Jesse Love from the 5150 Junior Late Model Series, and we have Austin Herzog from the RPM Mortgage Pro Series coming up as guests of ours at the dinner. There, it's a private setting, black tie affair, the Hall of Fame ceremonies. There's a pre-party from 5 to 6:30 where the Cup drivers are there, all the media is there, everyone that's anyone in the NASCAR world is at this event. Our drivers get to meet a lot of people, like Jesse Love last year, met Joey Logano, Richard Childress, Ralph Shaheen, and on and on and on. So that's Thursday night. Tune in. It starts at 5 o'clock. We'll go live from about 5 to 6 in that range of the pre-party. A lot of interviews, different Cup drivers, owners, again, important people, big people in the business. Really what we're doing is following our drivers. We will also have our second place drivers. We were fortunate enough this year, we can't do it every year, but this year both Matt Erickson and Dylan Zampa will be in up there as well. So our second place drivers, come on over, Quan. Somebody, how's our signal look on YouTube? Much better? See, we just keep testing. We're relentless. We keep going. I wish we could have got this up on Saturday night, but we weren't able to. We were afraid it would knock our Facebook signal down, so we had to make a choice Saturday night. We almost shut down, but our guys are so good at running an efficient show in those club races. We didn't want to shut down. We didn't want any of the local racing to not be able to participate or see their racing Vernon. Rather do this than work. Fortunately, James Branson, do you ever not work? Is that, James, is that for Racing Vernon? You picking on him or are you picking on me? Do I ever not work? We're working around the clock on Madera Speedway content. We're growing Short Track TV. Quan's been working since crazy hours on episodes. Actually, the race that, we shouldn't say this, but Racing Vernon 1, that's the one we're getting ready to deliver right now to MAV TV, so we're around the clock on that. And then we're doing a lot of testing, and with our sponsors, the support we're getting, our passion for short track racing, we're trying to put more content out to gain more fans for you guys, to help you with your sponsors. So that's what we're working on. Let's see, Pat Patnoid. Hey, Kenny, see you out there. Pat's always at the Hall of Fame dinner. Pat, you can put a note on here. That's something special, isn't it? It's quite the function. It's really enjoyable. Quan, how's our signal on YouTube? Nice and solid? Everything's... See, again, all it took was a lot of testing. We were really disappointed. We wanted to put the signal out on Facebook and YouTube from Saturday night. We were so impressed with the show. We had so much feedback. I think we're 5,500 views right now. Again, if you go on Facebook, watch that feed, like it, share it. We're working with our sponsors. We're actually bringing additional sponsors in to support just the live feed, the live streams that we're doing from the Speedway. They've been so successful. We're working with sponsorship right now so we can do a live show of the Gearhart Classic. So you'll get to see some open wheel racing, midgets, sprint cars, wing sprint cars. The idea is just, again, to build up short track racing and to push this content from grassroots racing out there to where everyone can watch. We had people from Australia watching, New York, Florida, England. It was crazy. There were people watching from all over, so it's a lot of fun. Ron Carsey watching from the office. I'm going to get a lot of you guys in trouble, huh? Rod's, we won't say which government entity he works for, but Rod's a government worker. Kent Kim, sleep is for the weak. we're working really hard, Kent. You know that. You know how hard we work. But you're one of those good, hardworking red, white, and blue boys too. So we appreciate what you do. We did a lot of bragging about Kent the other night. Michael, aren't you working too? I'm gonna get a lot of people. Hello, Brad. Now, Dylan Tucker, I already got yelled at, but your boss is a racer, you know. But I guess you guys have to make all that money to keep racing. By the way, Dylan Tucker, watch that interview again. We were reviewing early this morning. Dylan is working so hard at this. He works all day long, then he works on his race car, then he stays up all night long. I've coached him a lot on how to get sponsors, and he is really hustling, working every day, reaching out to companies. But Dylan, watch the interview again from the Facebook Live feed Saturday night. Dylan was really concerned. He didn't do a great job. I thought it was one of your best interviews, Dylan. Very sincere. You always critique yourself, but every now and then pat yourself on the back. You did a great job. It was really a good interview. Now, if we could help Andy, if you're out there watching Andy, that's we got to give Andy a hard time, our Australian. Boy, he brings a lot of viewers from Australia in these live feeds, though. But again, what we're doing right now is testing our feed. We finally got these two to play nice yesterday, round the clock, while we're pushing a feed to Facebook, YouTube, and to TV. So that's the goal here. Lance Jackson, hello, Lance. Eloy, I hope now Lance is his own boss. He's a farmer. You guys even working right now, Lance? I know round the clock at harvest. It's really hard, when you're planting, right? Or actually you're peaches, so you just have to babysit those valuable trees. And then harvest is really tough for you. But other than that, all my farming buddies, we're big in ag. In fact, I live right in the middle of almond trees everywhere around me. So, but somehow, some way, we always hear about how easy ag is, huh? But JR, how are you doing? JR McClinney. Cabe did a great job in those interviews the other night. It was fun having the boys up in the booth. It's really looked good on the racetrack, too. So, Cabe McClinney, eyesight Cabe. Dylan Tucker, thanks. Means a lot. Well, watch the interview again. Just keep working hard, bud. You're a grassroots guy. I know you've got it all on your shoulders by yourself. Ryan Hart's another one, tows in an open bed trailer. Is real hard on himself. You guys run well, and you do it with very, very little. So doing a good job. Bob Blakesley, good to see you out there. So what we're going to do right now, again, I'm going to touch on Reverend Ron Spencer's Red, White, and Blue Classic. We're getting ready to put another photo of that beautiful 4-foot trophy. The thing's incredible. We spend a lot of time behind the scenes. A lot of people want to know how or why we're so successful at Madera. It's just hands-on, and it's passion for the sport, endless hours, and we built a big team that includes the racers, the fans, sponsors. It's just a really big effort, and we're very passionate about what we do. But I was chatting with Sheldon, so certainly give me a call. We'll work on those sponsors. He's got some good ideas. He's working hard. Lucy, hey, Kenny, audio sounds really good. All right. So, again, I think we've got this thing tuned up a lot better. I wish we could have put the feed out on YouTube. We had a lot of people that wanted to watch on their Roku devices and put it out giant screen for Saturday night. So Gearhart Classic, first Saturday in July. Make sure you're ready to go. That'll be a live feed that we'll have now. We're capable of Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I want to touch on Reverend Ron Spencer's race. This is one of the races we've been looking forward to so much, both for excitement and with a heavy heart. Missing Ron, he was so special. And Reverend Ron, as any of you that were at the track, he just had a magic way with words in his prayers. Very red, white, and blue. That's why we felt this event, not only last year it was his birthday celebration at the 4th of July celebration, but so you've got his birthday, that component. You have the fact that he was so patriotic, so passionate about our country, the military, what the country is and the opportunities we have. Also, the fact that, this event to me, just his patriotism, passion, great event. It's just a perfect one with the fireworks show to tip our hat and pay tribute and make it an event forever for Reverend Ron Spencer and what he did for the Madera Speedway. He was so passionate about. So June 30th, one of the biggest events of the year. From the calls I'm getting, and I communicate with folks all the time, we will have a huge late model count. We've got some new junior drivers coming out. It's also the event that came from the Jeff Doran Classic that we've kept that component in it. So you have twin 24-lap events for the MSTs and the Toyota sedans. So it's one main event, 48 laps, but twin 24s, and that's the component of the Jeff Doran Classic that we've kept in this Reverend Ron night. So make sure you watch it. Tickets, make sure you come out to it. Tickets are only $15 for adult, $13 for military and seniors, and $7 for youth ages 6 to 12, and then kids 5 and under are free. This is an event that's being filmed for MAV TV, both the 51 late model series and the RPM Mortgage series. So it will not be live streamed. This is a production for MAV TV with exclusive rights, and the only place to view it is on MAV TV. We have a huge audience on MAV TV every Thursday night, 8 o'clock. This Thursday night is round number 1 from this season of the 5150 Junior Series that produces a brand new winner that's going up to Sonoma with us. So it'll be a big week. Dylan Zampa wins the race this Thursday night on MAV TV. At that same time, the Hall of Fame airs and different personalities. So a big week for Dylan Zampa as well. So I'm going to let you, hey, Ryan Reynolds, you guys ran hard on those MSTs Saturday night. It was fun putting you guys on. And right now, like I said, make sure you like and share that video. We're communicating with our sponsors. The more energy we can get on those types of videos, the more, even these little productions are several $1,000s to put on between equipment, staff, the type of feed that we're putting out. It's we're bonding multiple signals, paying for a service that pushes this high-quality signal out and puts it back together, which is really expensive to do by the minute. We were on for over 3 hours the other night, so we spent some serious money on that production the other night just from the feed we put out. But make sure you like and share that video from this past Saturday night, because that's certainly what gives us the horsepower to show our sponsors how much recognition, how many eyeballs are watching, and then it helps our drivers with that bigger audience as well. It's the whole idea. Keep pushing this thing forward. Rhonda, you're doing a good job, Kenny. Well, you guys do a good job there. Jason, hold on. Jason Lawton, he knows it. Can you stream the local classes? That's what we did Saturday night, Jason, and you weren't even running in the local classes. So get that to Dan ready, and we'll stream them again. Saturday night we did stream the sedans and MSTs, and we're working for more cars, puts on a better show. So I know you're working hard. Jason has one of the Setting the Stage is his company, one of the best around. I know you're so busy, Jason, you're probably saying, don't give me a plug. I can't. He even took Michael McMean's good kid and is putting Michael to work, teaching him some new things. But Setting the Stage is the place if you've got a wedding, any type of an event you want to put on a concert, call Jason Lawton. He's awesome. So anyway, Jason, yeah, we're doing, that's the start of last week when we did live stream the whole show. It was very efficient. We popped that thing on at 6:30, whipped right through all the main events, and got a lot of great. How are we looking, Quan? All signals, all the analytics. So anyway, June 30th, our next race here, Thursday night, our next live feed from the Hall of Fame. And what we're doing two things with our production. We're filming for MAV TV as an archive, so hopefully we can get the whole Hall of Fame event this year on MAV TV we're working on. That's number one. Number two is we're taking a behind-the-scenes look with our point leaders. So Austin Herzog, on the RPM Mortgage Pro Late Model Series side, and Jesse Love on the 5150 Junior side. So what you'll see that Thursday night is more of a behind-the-scenes look. Stephen Blakesley will be on the microphone. Hopefully, we can get them, the Cup drivers are over. We'll have them kind of combo interviews, chatting about racing in general. Ralph Shaheen, all the other personalities up there, we'll have them on for you guys as well. So you get to see a behind-the-scenes look on Thursday night. So we're going to sign off right now. And what you'll see us, we're going to pop back up here in just a few minutes. Probably won't say much, just kind of high and by. So if I'm terrorizing you guys on this, we apologize. But the only way to truly do this is to bring the feed up together. We're going to shut it down and then simulate bringing it back up to make sure we've got no issues with all of the adjustments and all of this signals and bonding equipment, everything we're trying to make play nice together. So good talking to you guys again. We appreciate the support Saturday night. It was a lot of fun. Keep supporting us. We can do more of that. It's all driven by sponsors. Most of the sport is, and certainly our live feeds are